evening, and welcome to the Thursday Night Net of the Ozarks Amateur Radio Society. This net I call every Thursday night at 8 p.m. on this frequency at 146.460. No PL tone and no offset. My name is Shaun, and my call sign is KE0MAD. While it's not an emergency net, if anyone has any emergency traffic at any time, please call break. Does anyone have any emergency traffic? Please call now. Okay, hearing none, we'll move on. Our goal with the Simplex Net is to reach out as far into the Ozarks listening area as possible, testing the effectiveness of our stations and radio-to-radio contact without the use of a repeater. I will be using NetLogger for check-ins on this net, and anyone who wishes to can check in early by monitoring the OARS Simplex Net there. The Ozarks Amateur Radio Society meets on the second Saturday of the month at the Happy House Restaurant in Monette, Missouri. The meeting is at 7 p.m., but everyone is welcome to come in at 6 p.m. to eat and enjoy some good conversation. Individuals pay for their own meal, but you do not have to eat to attend, and you also do not have to be a ham to attend, and everyone is welcome, including family members and those interested in amateur radio. The next meeting at the Happy House will be Saturday, November 11th, due to us being at the Apple Butter Making Days on our next scheduled meeting date. So we will be conducting the meeting there at the Apple Butter Making Days. This net is now being streamed live on the 5-9 Radio YouTube channel, so if you want to see how you sound on the radio or miss part of the net, you can go to 59radio.com for details and a link to the channel. So I will begin tonight's net with short time and mobile stations. Short time and mobile stations, please call now. Okay, I didn't hear anybody. We'll try one more time. Do we have any short time or mobile check-ins? Please call now.
KC0SNN.
All right, we didn't pick up any other than we got Alan in there already on the early check-in, so we'll go to KC0SNN, Alan in Carl Junction. How you doing, Alan?
Hey, we're doing just fine down here on this end. Not a whole lot going on. Kind of watching the weather there, see if we're going to get some more of that rain. We got a little bit earlier today, but anyway, wasn't a much to amount to anything. But anyway, at least we got some more to add to what we had. So anyway, that's it on my end there. Thanks for picking me up.
All right, Alan. Yeah, you're coming in good. About an S5 with no preamp, S9 with a preamp on. Very good conditions tonight. All right, thanks for checking in. I do appreciate it. And maybe we can catch you next week on the net again. KC0SNN, KE0MAD. All right, we'll go ahead and start moving on to the NetLogger check-ins. Let's see here. We got KE6GAE, Dave in Rogersville. How you doing, Dave?
KE0MAD. This is KE6GAE.
Yep, go ahead, Dave.
I had my foot slipped off my foot pedal. I'm actually testing a headset on the 991A tonight. How's the audio sounding?
Sounds just fine.
Good. I think I finally figured out where to set it on this 991A. It's one of those Paradigm headsets that you can get from DX Engineering. You get the entire setup for $100. For the price, it at least gives me a headset. Other than that, don't have a whole lot tonight, Shaun. Actually working on building me something for myself, a Pi-Star ham radio clock, and also got a backup set up for the D-Star repeater. And if it don't pour this weekend, maybe I can meet you out at the repeater. If not, we can do it next weekend. Everything's working, so I don't have to get into the router yet.
All right, sounds good to me. Just let me know what you need to do, and if I'm around, I'll definitely meet you over there.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, and I need to get you this backup SD card because it'd be you to be the one to run out there before me if that SD card ever gets corrupt, we need to replace it. So I've got a backup one that all you got to do is just plug it in, turn it off, put the PiStar or the new SD card in, turn it on, and it should.
Yeah, we lost you again there.
Alright, I might be having a problem with this switch. But I'll get you this SD card for a backup in case it ever gets corrupted on us. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for the net. So we'll pass it back to net control. Thanks for running the net tonight, Shaun. KE6GAE, back to net control.
All right, Dave. Sounding good. 5-5. No preamp over here. Sounding good. All right, let's see. Next was on the short time list was KE0WRU, Bob over in Golden City. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing great, Shaun. Thank you for running the net and picking me up. Wanted to tell everybody there that enjoyed the display you had up there, your radio and everything. That was really nice. Got to meet you, and I've seen you before. We've been at the truck stop down there together before, but anyway, got to meet Jimmy. I don't know if that's great or bad or in between. And of course, Bob and Harriet. And the other couple that was sitting there that had the dogs, I can't think of their names now. I got a short memory. We all had a pretty good visit, and I enjoyed it. Been a very pleasant day today, and I guess that's about it. But I do have to give everybody credit. That was a nice way you had everything set up there, guys. It was really great there. KE0WRU.
Yeah, it's good seeing you there, Bob. Yeah, the good thing I've seen you now. I know who to look out for. But yeah, we appreciate you stopping by, and yeah, thanks for the compliments on the setup there. We do enjoy it. And 5-9 over here in Aurora, sounding good. Let's see. Next on the list is KE0DGB, Jimmy in Springfield. How you doing, Jimmy?
I'm doing good, Shaun. I'm just still working on the generator. I've got the pad pretty well done and all level, and still looking for electricians and plumbers. But I hear Dave tonight, and that's all I've heard so far. So, and Bob, he did break the squelch there once or twice, but that was all. Other than that, making progress on getting this generator going.
Well, that's good news, Jimmy. Good to hear that.
Yeah, it's wearing me out. I came down here a while ago and turned the radio on, and then turned the HF radio on, and I was listening to it before the net started, and there wasn't any signals on any bands. I said, boy, something's wrong. And I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, but I did. I came down here and hooked up the 2-meter antenna, and I forgot I unplugged everything last night, and the HF antenna wasn't hooked up. I thought it was, but obvious it wasn't. It made me think, boy, I must be getting old. That's about all I got for the net tonight, Shaun. Everybody have a good evening and a good weekend coming up. KE0DGB.
All right, Jimmy. 5-8. Great signal tonight. That's stronger than normal. I don't know if you got something different going on or we just have good band conditions.
I haven't done anything, so I'd say it's just good conditions, Shaun.
All right, well, I'll take them. All right, Jimmy, 7-3, and I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna jump down the list a little bit because I know usually he pops in on the short time. N2 SAW Steve. I'll get him now just in case he's got somewhere to go. How you doing, Steve? Okay, maybe he doesn't have anywhere to go. We'll go back up to the top here. AE0OC, Wes and Miller. How you doing?
Hello, Shaun. Everybody on the net that can hear me tonight. Doing pretty good. Still waiting on my new microphone to come in. I'm kind of excited to start playing with that. But otherwise, all's going well. I was going to tell you that Steve had sent me a text and said that he was unable to talk on the radio because his voice is still messed up. So I'm sure hope he gets to feeling better. He's been with us a long time on trying to get well. But I see you've already put him on there as an honorary check-in at least. But in any case, I about fell out of my chair when I saw Jimmy from up in Stockton on the list. I guess we finally got through to him to check in on the Simplex Net. So really happy to have him starting to get on here. Maybe he'll continue to do it every week. But that's all I got for the net, so I'll turn it back to you. KE0OC, back to net control.
All right, Wes, yeah. Thanks for checking in. 5'9", plus a little bit over here in Aurora. Well, hopefully I can hear AA0JB when I turn the antenna up that way. So I should be able to. It's not real noisy here in town tonight, so might have a good chance at it. All right, Wes, 7-3, sounding good. Next on the list is Bob, KA0RM. Good evening, Bob.
Get over the other one there. KE0MAD, KA0RM. Good evening. Everything's sounding pretty good there. Jimmy, up there, you're sounding good. And there's Alan over there. Yeah, I hope Jimmy and JB get to an upper a nice cool day today. Run Springfield today. Got home, got to bed about 1:30 this morning. Got up to my clock reset. Logbook, well, they wanted me to go to Springfield, so I did that. Otherwise, I was thinking I might have to go back to Springfield tomorrow the way they're talking, so we'll just have to wait till they call and see what happens there. But told them I had an appointment in the morning. I couldn't go till afternoon, so we'll have to see. Might have to take that same trailer up that we brought back if they don't get it to going. That's about it, so we'll catch you all later. KA0RM.
All right, Bob. Well, I'm sure it breaks your heart that you got to go to Springfield again.
I need some of that McDonald's eating money.
Oh, yeah, you got to pay for that antenna mast that you just bought, so, yeah, you're going to have to do some driving. All right, Bob, 7-3, and again, I'll make one of those triangles out of some of that other black plastic I got. That stuff's a whole lot stronger. So 7-3. Next on the list is KB0RHA, Rich in Mount Vernon. Good evening, Rich.
Oh, good evening, Shaun, and everybody on the net. KB0RHA. Oh, just trying to get things all round up to try to get another tower put up, getting the rotor rebuilt and controller up to par where it should be. And I think I'm going to have to replace the clock memory battery in my 9700. It won't keep time. So, anywho, I guess that battery is kind of gone to put. Anywho, that's about all I've got for the net. 7-3s, everybody. KB0RHA.
Man, how old is your 9700?
Oh, I've had it maybe a month and a half.
I wonder if it's one of the settings in the for the GPS. I wonder if it's set on one of the GPS settings where it's not keeping time.
That's possible, but I've never changed any of that. So whatever the factory setting was is what it is.
Man, that's a short lifespan there, and that battery, from what I understand, is a pain in the royal rear to change.
Yeah, I've already read up on all that before I even bought it. It come from Ham Radio Outlet there in Anaheim, California, so it's no telling how long it sat on the shelf down there.
Yeah. Well, mine are all hooked up to power supplies continuously, and maybe I probably just don't ever notice it because they've always got 24/7, 12 volts.
Well, when I shut all my stuff off, I usually shut the power supply down just to try to save a little bit of electricity, but I don't even know how much it would use if I left it on. I imagine I have left it on all night a time or two.
Yeah, I read that's the number one reason is leaving it hooked to a power supply and powering down it. They say it causes parasitic drain of the battery. So, of course, I've always left my power supply on anyway, so I was like, whatever. So, well, hopefully if you're going to try to change that yourself, it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, I've read up on it pretty well. I probably go to a little bit bigger battery and relocate it. But anyway, the 7610, it keeps good time. So I don't know if it's the same type battery memory deal or not. But anyway, we'll get her figured out.
Yep, I'm sure you will. All right, thank you, Rich, for checking in. 5-9 in Aurora, and we'll skip over Peter for now because I know I won't hear him on the vertical. I don't even know if he'll be in tonight, but we got him in there either way. Next on the list, KF0KRZ in Springfield. How are you doing? Yeah, I'll have to catch you on the go around on the beam. I can see there's a carrier, but I can't hear any audio at all. So let me catch you when I start swinging the beam there in a little bit, Curtis. We'll move down to N2SAW, Steve in Springfield. How you doing?
Oh, I am frustrated with my noise issue that I have going on. My noise has been sitting at an S8 to S9 on 2 meters, so I can only hear people if they are if they're an 8 or a 9, and that's not a lot. So it's extremely frustrating, but I have talked to the utility since I work there, and the power quality guy is supposed to stop out at some point this week to look at it, but then we have our own radio shop people that should hopefully have some testing equipment, because I've narrowed it down to a couple poles, but I don't know exactly what on the pole is the problem to tell their guys what to do. So hopefully they get that figured out, because it is ruining my enjoyment. It also affects HF, but the higher the frequency, as far as the closer to 2 meters or 70 centimeters you get, the worse it gets. Looking at my HF rig on 10 meters right now, I'm sitting at it's going between an S5 and S6 on the noise. So it's you can't really do weak signal work if it's like that. So got to get it resolved, or what's the point? So otherwise, that's it for me from the net. I will send it back to net control. This is N2SAW.
Yeah, I definitely feel your pain there. I've had that problem numerous times, and it's always the same pole they won't fix. Well, anyway, I'm hearing you S9 over here in Aurora, so I wish you the best of luck with that. Of course, it helps you having a foot in the door there as far as being at the electric company, so hopefully we can get that resolved. 7-3 Steve. I got AA0JB Jimmy in Stockton. I'll see if I can hear him on the Omni, and if not, we'll try and get him on the beam. AA0JB Jimmy, can you hear me?
Roger, Shaun. KE0MAD. I got a real good copy on you with preamp on. I don't know if you can hear me or not. Over.
Yep, same thing here, Jimmy. I got the preamp on, and I can hear you good. There's a little bit of noise, and it's just I've got a little bit of power line noise like Jimmy in Springfield's got, or not, Steve in Springfield's got. I got a little bit of noise in there, but I can hear you.
Roger. Well, I'm still dealing with that preamp signal somewhere in the area that likes to butt in there every once in a while. It just wipes out my front end completely. But we're going to use work on figuring that out next. Hey, I think we're going down on the amp. I think it is a relay. So at some point here I am talking to see. I talked to Mirage today. They don't work on them anymore. Over.
Yeah. I think I've got the mod. Well, if you got the amp open, you can order that go ahead and order that relay, but you got to take the entire board apart to change it. I've changed 2 of them now. I changed one for Bob, and I've changed one for myself. They're a royal pain, but they're definitely possible.
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it. I was just curious with the transistors in the heat sink if that's the problem. But we talked all the way last time about that. But I didn't remember tonight, so somebody needs to update the website though, so I jar my memory because I got on there and looked and it didn't look like you guys are on. But just for grins, I tuned in and here you all are. So glad you picked me up tonight, Shaun. We'll turn it back to you. You're sounding good up here in Stockton tonight. And guys, I guess the mobile was working this morning. In case you heard me okay on the 73880JB.
Yeah, heard you good in the mobile there. All right, Jimmy. Yeah, I'm gonna swing around here in a little bit to get see if I can get Marvin up there. When I'm swinging around, I'm curious how much better I get you on the beam. So maybe you can stick around and I'll catch you on that in a little bit. A0JB KE0MAD, and let me go back to this. Okay, we're at the bottom of the net logger list. Do we have any over-the-air check-ins? Please call now.
November 0, Mike Lima Papa, Mo.
KE0LTG Aurora.
Well, we picked up 2 in there, then I seen one that was a real weak signal. Let me see if I can catch. I got N0MLP and I got KE0LTG, and then there was one in there, real weak signal. Let me see if I can possibly pull them out. The third station, try it again.
KF0NQH.
Okay, we got it that time. KF0NQH. All right, we'll move up to the. Well, I'll get you KF0NQH, Jared first, just in case you're in a bad spot there. KF0NQH, KE0MAD. Good evening.
Hello, how you guys doing?
Doing pretty good, Jared. You doing good this evening?
Yeah, doing pretty good. I got on to HF for the first time tonight. They did some overtime, so I ended up getting 9 contacts on a radio.
Oh yeah, you got 9 contacts on HF. Awesome. That's good to hear.
I figured it was pretty good considering I'm here at work and had to jump in on the truck there. So.
Oh yeah, no, you did good, especially first time there, and being at work and even doing that. Well, that's good to hear. You planning on going out with tomorrow to do an activation?
Yeah, I'll be going out with Greg if it rains tonight. If it doesn't rain and we're combining, then I'll need to be here at work.
Yeah, I'll have to get with Greg, so I may just go with you guys to tag along. So we'll see what happens there. All right, Jared. Not a very strong signal, but no problem hearing you tonight. Probably about a 5 and 2, 5 and 3 if I didn't have the preamp on. So thanks for checking in. I do appreciate it. Have a good evening there. All right, we'll catch N0MLP. Marvin, you're coming in good, Mobile.
Hey, Shaun, how's it going? Yeah, we had to run over here to Republic and get some stuff at Lowe's for electric and water lines, and so now the ladies are in the Walmart and I'm stuck in the parking lot. So I don't know. We might get home by 2 or 3, but no, I just dialed in here, wanted to see if I could check in. Do want to do a relay. There's a KF0LKI station, handy talkie here in Republic, that was trying to check in on that last round there. So that's Kyle, I think, LKI there. But anyway, yeah, sounding good. And glad I could get you. I got you full scale over here, of course. I'm sure you know that. But heard a couple others come in there, but most everybody's kind of out of my range being mobile.
Yeah, I knew there was somebody else in there that was weaker than Jared. I could see them. I could see the carrier, but I couldn't hear anything. So I'll try Kyle again here as soon as I'm done talking to you there, Marvin. But yeah, you're coming in good. You're coming in 5 and 5, no preamp, 5 and 9 with the preamp. So doing good from the Walmart parking lot. Did you say you're in Republic?
Yeah, roger, roger. Just sitting out here, waiting on a woman.
Story of my life. All right, Marvin. Sounding good. Thanks for checking in from the Mobile there. Anybody else hearing Marvin?
Hello, Marvin. Sounding good in Aurora.
Yeah, I can hear him in Springfield. About time you got on a good radio, Bob.
He's coming in pretty strong here in Miller.
Ooh, hello, Wes.
Can you hear me there, Marvin?
Yeah, Bob, I got you about S3 or so, S4.
Roger, roger. Sounding good. Yeah, I tried to call you earlier and get you. Have Cliff to give me a phone call.
Roger, roger. Will do.
Yes, sir.
I heard him up here in Rogersville if I'd have had my...
73, Shaun. Appreciate running the net there. And good to hear everybody out there checking in. So we'll hand it back to you.
All right, Marvin. Thank you very much. Sounding good. Let's try KF0LKI. Can you copy me, Kyle? Ooh, I can barely hear you in there. If you're not busy, I think sometimes you're working there, but if you're not busy, I'll be swinging the beam around any minute, and I'll catch up with you pretty quick on the beam. I should definitely be able to hear you there. Let's see, KE0LTG is where we're going to move on to, since I know I can hear him right now. How you doing, Lawrence?
Well, doing well. Doing shopping. It seems everything's such high priced, or you want to get an oil change and you can't believe the price they're asking. I guess they decide they're going to really run the labor charge up. But anyway, I've been having to do a little bit of shopping and shopping around. I imagine that applies to the others as well. Had a pretty good day today and got over my stomach illness, so I'm doing a little better. I'll let some of the others visit, but I enjoy hearing people on the net tonight. This is KE0LTG, Claire.
All right, Lawrence. Sounding good. Thanks for checking in. I'm at the bottom of the list again. Do we have any over there check-ins before I run the beam around? Please call now.
Hey, where was he at?
KE0LAF, Charlie Republic.
All right, somebody made a comment where somebody was at. Who was that?
Yeah, this is KC0SNN. Where was that last station at?
Right here in Aurora. Just, half a mile from me.
Man, he was coming in. I was copying him real good. There's something out there that's blocking me from these other people that's out there. But yeah, I had a good copy on him. Yeah, he was good 5, 6. So anyway, I was just curious.
Yeah, Lawrence, you running that amplifier of yours?
Yes, I'm on the 200-watt amplifier right now.
Yep, there you go, 200 watts. I think he's got a J-pole, if I remember right.
Roger, roger. Lawrence, are you hearing me?
That's a Slim Jim antenna that I have.
Okay. Are you able to copy Alan over there in, over there, where's he at? Carl Junction way there, Lawrence? Can you hear him?
I hear him, but not real clear, and there's static coming in with it.
Roger, roger. Well, this radio only does 50 watts, so brand new radio, and it come out only doing 50 watts. I'm kind of surprised and kind of disappointed in that part on 2 meters. But anyway, thanks for letting me get back in there. KC0SNN.
All right, Alan. Yeah, you're still coming in good. You're 5S units over here. 7-3 to you. All right, K0LAF. Charlie in Republic, how are you doing?
I'm doing real good. Say hello to everyone on the net tonight. And I guess most people know Brenda passed her test, general test, upgrade from technician on Friday. And I was shocked when I went on the FCC site at 9:30 on Monday morning, and her new license was already there. And we've been out doing POTUS. She's got 3 POTA activations under her belt now, so she's making good use of the new license. It's about all I know around here. Back to you, Shaun. It's KE0LF.
All right, Charlie, yeah, you're 5'9" over here. Now I got both of you running me out of the area. Golly. Stiff competition around here.
Yeah, well, you know, when you pass the mic back and forth, it cuts down on the number of contacts you can make in a period of time.
Yeah, it does. But you know what? It's funner. I have a lot more fun operating 2-operator or even multiple operator. But yeah, you're right. It definitely does cut down on the. It's not quite by half, but it's like by a third.
Yeah, but that's okay. Like you say, it is more fun.
All right, Charlie. Thanks for checking in. We do appreciate it. At the bottom of the list again. Any other check-ins before I go to the beam? One more chance. Call now.
Okay. KE0MAD.
Let's see. I heard KE0MAD, and was that Greg? I heard was the other one.
KB0PSG Ed Carthage.
Okay, we got 2 of them there. KE0MAD, Mel in Mount Vernon. How are you doing?
Oh, everything's going along pretty good here. Just had to go see the doctor today, so we had to fulfill our social life by going to Springfield. That pretty much made the day, and also went out with a couple of friends on our way home to Flat Creek to celebrate our birthdays for dinner. I've got a birthday coming up almost a weekend, and I'll turn the big 85. Over.
Oh man, well, that's quite a bit of history you've seen there. So we'll wish you a happy birthday, and you're sounding good over here in Aurora, about a 5 and 5.
That's all we can ask. Thanks for doing a good job there.
Actually, 5 and 7. I lied to you. 5 and 7. Sounding great. Thanks, Mel, for checking in, and maybe we can catch up with you on one of the other nets, or over there at the apple butter making days when we set up the temporary station. Next on the list is KB0PSG, Ed in Carthage. How you doing?
Doing well, and good evening to you and the group. Yeah, I'm hearing about half everybody over here in Carthage. I'm kind of on the edge of the group here, but you're coming in rock solid, and you were about a 5'7" mobile in Carthage. No trouble hearing you. Just good evening, everybody, and in for the count.
All right, Ed. Thanks for checking in. Yep, 5 and 5. Solid. A little bit of scratching there, but nothing bad at all. 7-3 to you. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch over to the beam, starting out pointing to the southeast. So give me just a second, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm on the beam, pointed to the southeast. Do we have anybody to the southeast there around, I don't know, Branson and anywhere down that direction that would like to check into the Monday or the Thursday night Simplex Net? Please call now.
Paul, KE0, EOA, and Cape Fair.
All right, we picked up Paul, KD0 EOA. How are you doing this evening? In Cape Fair, by the way.
Hey, Bob, well, pretty good. I wasn't sure if this little radio would make it. It's a little Kenwood almost. Older radio only does 25 watts, but I'm on the beam, so evidently I can make it up there.
Yeah, not too much trouble at all. A little bit of scratch, but a solid 5 on the copy, and I don't know, maybe a 2 or 3 on the signal there if I didn't have the preamp on.
Yeah, I can get to about 3 over, and very readable though. Just a little bit of background static. So, well, that's good. I'm glad it works, at least in that mode. I bought it for tripod, but I thought, well, I'll give it a shot on the Simplex here.
Yeah, it's working good. Anybody else copying Paul down there in Cape Fair? Well, Paul, I guess I'm the one hearing you tonight. That's all right. Good to hear you in there, Paul, and yeah, it don't sound bad at all. It's got a good sound to it too. There was somebody else in there that was trying to check in with Paul just a minute ago. Who's the other station? Do we have a station in there that was trying to check in about a minute ago? Please call now. Anybody catch that station that keyed up with Paul when I first started talking to him? All right, guess not. Moving on. Still pointing to the southeast. Do we have any check-ins to the southeast? Please call now. All right, now I'm pointed over there towards Curtis, KF0KRZ. Let's see if I can hear you now. Curtis, try it again. Yeah, I got plenty of signal on you, just the audio is very, 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 very low. I've got plenty of signal, though, to make the contact, just no audio to back you up. KE0MAD.
Oh, let me pump up the power just a little bit. KF0KRZ.
Hey, I got you that time. No problem at all. How you doing?
Okay, just trying to learn how to use this simplex deal, I guess. So your beam is pointed in what direction? I know you're in Aurora, so you kind of rotate the beam through the net. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I start out on an omnidirectional, which is a GP9, and it's at 80, I don't know, it's up around 82, 83 feet. And I do the first part of the net on the omnidirectional, and then when I get done hearing all I can hear on it, then I start with the 13 element beam, and I start pointed southeast, and then I rotate it counterclockwise, up to the east, the northeast, over around to the west southwest.
Basically in southwest Springfield, which I suppose is kind of northwest of your location, right?
Yep, I'm pointed at about 55 degrees, which is like I don't know, I'd call it east northeast.
Okay, we're certainly pretty clear into my radio here. This is a little 2 meter, still got it set at 50 watts with a small little 19-inch tin on top of the Jeep here, so it just works pretty well.
Yep, yeah, I'm not having any trouble hearing you now. All right, I appreciate you checking in, and does anybody else copying Curtis out there?
Here's Breaker the Squelch in Springfield.
I hear him just fine in Springfield and 2SAW.
Just barely breaking my squelch here in Miller, but I can't understand anything he's saying.
All right, well, you got a few of them in there here, or a couple of them heard you, and Wes said you were breaking the squelch, so. All right, Curtis, appreciate you checking in, and maybe we can catch you next week. KF0KRZ, KE0MAD. We have any more check-ins while I'm pointed towards Springfield, please call now.
KF0LKI.
Did you catch KF0LKI, Shaun?
I did. I'm having a technical difficulty. There we go. Well, I don't know what that was all about. My beam started rotating before I told it to rotate. KF0LKI, KE0MAD.
To make Simplex on an HD. Hope you're hearing me okay.
Yep, I'm copying good. 5 on the readability, not a whole lot on signal report, but that's all right. I can definitely hear you just fine. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. I heard you earlier. No, I'm off today. Yeah, I'm usually at work. Thursday is my only day off work this week.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, I'm glad we were able to catch up with you. Hope you're having a good week so far.
Oh, yes, definitely. Wedding's all planned out and done. Wedding's 3 weeks out, and we're going on a cruise.
Hey, that sounds like some good fun. All right, Kyle, good to hear you in there, and I'm glad you're able to catch up with us. And maybe we can get lucky here sometime and hear you again on the Simplex Net. Doing good on the handheld there. What kind of antenna are you using?
It's an Anytone 878 HD, and it's in Nagoya 771 with antenna.
Well, I think, I don't know, what are we, probably 18, maybe 20 miles apart, so that's some pretty good distance for an HT. All right, well, thanks again for checking in, Kyle, and maybe we can catch up with you again. 7-3 to you, and let's see, do we have any more check-ins to the northeast? Please call now. I heard somebody key it up. Is there somebody in there needing to check in? Please call now. All right, nothing heard. Pointed up to the north and to the west a little bit. Up there towards Marvin and AA0JB, which I've already checked in, but I want to see if I can hear Jimmy a little better. AA0JB, KE0MAD.
KE0MAD, AA0JB, go ahead.
Yeah, you picked up a couple less units there. Yeah, sounding good.
Yeah, you're almost full quieting. A little bit of static every now and then, but yeah, made a big difference. I get that 12 element up on top of that Mosley one of these days, and we'll have something there, over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no problem making this contact. All right, Jimmy, thanks for hanging around so I could get you on the beam there. While I got it pointed up your way, I'll ask for any check-ins from that direction. This is KE0MAD with the Thursday Night Simplex Net, pointed to the north and west a little bit. Anybody want to check in, please call now. Nothing heard. All right, I'm pointed to the west and north a little bit, like Joplin, Carthage area. Have anybody around that direction like check in, please call now. All right, nothing heard that way. We're going to rotate it around down to Rogers, Springdale direction. Maybe, I don't know if Peter's around or not, but we'll try Peter. This is KE0MAD with the OARS Thursday Night Simplex Net. Anybody down around to the southwest that'd like to check in, please call now.
At control, this is W0GOD, Peter in Lowell, Arkansas.
Golly, Peter, you're coming in good. 57 up here.
That's good to hear. I've been doing some fabrication work on my mast, and I just got it vertical today. It's not all the way up. I'm waiting on some hardware to guy it properly, so I'm only at about 15 feet right now, but wonderful to make it in. Hope everyone's doing well, and 7-3 to everyone on the net.
Yeah, the band's kind of up and down. You were at about a 5.7, but now you're 5.5. That's right. We're hearing you just fine, Peter. Appreciate you checking in, and I'll give a standby, see if anybody else is copying you up this direction. This is KE0MAD. Anybody copying Peter, go ahead and give him a shout there. Well, Peter, it sounds like I'm the lucky one that gets to hear you. So, again, thanks for checking in, and hopefully we can catch up with you again soon. Maybe have lunch with you down there one day when I'm down at corporate. So, 7-3. This is KE0MAD. Any further check-ins to the southwest, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Back on the omnidirectional for any last check-ins, and we'll wrap this thing up. Do we have any last-minute check-ins or comments before we close the net out? Go ahead and call now. All right, nothing heard. 21 check-ins, including Steve, KA0SPM. And, boy, good net. Appreciate everybody that checked in. That's the best one we've had in quite a while. And I think the band was helping us out a little bit. So I'll say 7-3, everybody, and return the frequency to normal amateur use. Thank you very much.
Another great net, Shaun. Thanks for doing it. KE0DGB.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hey, who is that in there checking in? Was that, or trying to make contact with him? Is that you, Jimmy, up in Stockton?
Roger. This is 7-3, and thanks for being there.
Okay, Jimmy. Catch you later. Thanks for checking in. Do appreciate it. KE0MAD. I'm going to disconnect this stuff, and I'll be back on in a little bit. KE0MAD.